curious to see the big moves were back in that Rubed event where it really came out the gate swinging. But I'm curious to see what kind of form HUASOPEEK's going to be in, what we're going to get from Martinez. To me, that's what I'm looking for. We're hopping in game here. We're getting into Ancient, getting into a little bit of fun. And I like fun, Cole. You having fun?
I'm having a great old time here. We start things off on a pistol round. Martinez, he's going to get a chance to show his stuff early because they're rushing right on in through that smoke. Flash being avoided, and a Dooley's first bullet out the gun lands, but Art with a quickness on that trade. The Dooley's don't get much past that first bullet. And they're going to go straight towards this B side. You know what? They're going to head on out and try and test their luck over towards the other side of the map here. In the meantime, they're getting cut off by Max, but they do scare him off a little bit.
There's another duel back in. Fallen now, securing some presence in towards red. This bomb's almost certainly going down. There is a Molotov, but it's rotating from the other side of the map, so you can't do anything about that. Here's the poke back in. The prod. The approach. Smoke might neutralize these two cave players pretty effectively. Molotov that late is just going to make it difficult to get on the defuse, but they need to get forward, and they do force Art out. Problem is, he costs them in the exchange. This one's not looking very viable. Oh, unless... Oh my god, they don't think he has a kit. Oh, wow. Just in the nick of time. FURIA let it get a little risky, but they are all good for it.
Nice try on that defuse. I mean, a cool little attempt at a finish there for 9Z, but they just lose too many players there early. I mean, incredible trade over towards that A side. The fact that they find Martinez so quickly, don't let him even rattle off those guns. They also have a plan B that's quick on that round, and gotta say credit early for FURIA. They set themselves up for success here with a pistol round into a full eco. We saw these USPs and one flashbang do damage earlier, but that was FURIA doing it to Imperial, so they're not going to give them anything here early. Just Jello waiting for aggression. Again, I mean, it's going to be really interesting here to watch how 9Z fare up against this FURIA squad. So they look good. I like the roster that they've been building together. A lot of younger players on this team, but some struggling signs recently have maybe offered up some cause for concern.
Yeah, certainly the case. Okay. Max gets one. There's some damage done. These USPs could collect, but no, they will not. There will be no collection today. Yuurih makes sure of it with 3 nice kills. Yuurih was frying earlier. Man felt like he just could do no wrong on Vertigo in particular. Just holding W, finding the exact gap in the defense and winding up in spawn more often than not. So again, for this 9Z team, it's just all about, can you stop FURIA? This is the first question. Can you stop them? Because they abused Imperial on Nuke. On their T side, that was what set the tone for the whole series. They're just coming out strong in the attacking half and bullying your opponent.
Oh my god, DGT. It was down to 20 HP, loses out the spam duel to a Mac 10. Long range, and he actually ends up finding the kill in the end. That is unbelievable. Cello will run it up ramp here. Need a trade to find here on a Max, but Max somehow holds the line. Enough for his team to come through. 4 kills in favor of the blue right there, and it's KSCERATO having to pick this one up.
Oh my goodness, he slipped the gap. He's got a little bit of cover because of the smoke. KSCERATO, he thinks there's a player there, as one would. He's gonna realize it's clear, and there's no world where they expect him to be in this corner. HUASOPEEK's even looking for it. HUASOPEEK's got it. All right, phenomenal awareness there. Be ready for anything. But that one turned on its head. I thought, Buddha stuck into the corner, or sorry, was it Max in the cubby?
It was Max.
Should have been a dead man, and somehow comes up on top of that exchange. So that's a heck of a round for 9Z. I was going to say, this is 9Z's pick again, which means that once more, FURIA have opted to start on the T side.
Started on the T side every time so far. And I think that's because they're coming in just trying to dictate the pace here. High octane Counter-Strike. And it's fine Counter-Strike here as Yuurih cracks open ahead. He does take a headshot in return there. Unfortunately, HUASOPEEK did not have the right tools for the job, and a flash play for Cello to continue to cause pain. So they put themselves into another 5v3 here once again. And Buddha looking to recover, walks right into the angle. Must have heard DGT. They look really aware of this flank.
Right now, they're super aware as he gets the kill. But he can't hang
God.
on. Deleted. Art been watching Zantara's demos. Or actually, let's be real, art demos. When I was doing content at IEM Katowice, one of the things we did was in your head, which is where players rate how annoying a player is to play against. And Art was consistently the player rated the most frustrating to play against. Because, yeah, when he's on, he's just doing insane things and you cannot read him.
That's interesting, but it makes a lot of sense when it comes to style. Get in your face, aggressive. Cello catches the op, just walking away. Getting loud. For good reason. He won't let him escape. The op does hit the deck and recovered as well. But yeah, I mean, Art, again, obviously loves to get aggressive, but sometimes I feel like it can be really fun to play up against him because you can get a lot of first kills. It just depends on how prepared you are.
I think what every team universally said was, it depends on whether he's feeling it or not.
Yeah,
he's feeling
that makes
it,
a lot of sense.
As one team said, if he's feeling it, he's, you know, hair loss levels of frustration. And if he's not feeling it, he's nap time levels of easy.
Yeah.
Clearly today, he's feeling it.
Yeah, and picking that T side over and over again. Saying, give me more.
I'm a little surprised they actually pick up the ult for T side, considering how fast they've been playing. But, you know, obviously for Fallen, it's a nice asset to have. They've chosen the right site, specifically the fact that there's no one here. Though the smoke will trigger the rotation, and so now the bodies are going to be on.
Yeah, I feel like you drop that smoke, you gotta really kick it into gear there. And they do start to speed it up a little bit. It doesn't matter too much. They're up against pistols, so yeah, they handle business.
It's all just like practice as you play, you know? If you're going to do that against pistols, you can do it against rifles. Play as you play, I guess. It's not practice, it's play.
That's a good point. Like you said earlier, some of these rounds, you have a little bit of critique for FURIA.
I get that they're playing pretty loose through a lot of this.
Yeah.
The question is just with this FURIA team, because we've seen them fail at higher levels of competition, when we see these issues where, yeah, they're getting away with it, they're not getting punished, it's like, well, but is that just, oh, we can get away with that here, or is that a facet of the team? It's just a little concerning at times.
That's a good point. Our expectations are also pretty sky high for this roster. Talk about some of the names that they have on the team here. FURIA and KSCERATO. Best riflers coming through out of Brazil. So you kind of place a lot of weight on their shoulders, even if things are going well. So they are going well here out of the gates, 4-1. Only one big slip up to Max's big multi-kill, I would say. That could have very well been 5-0.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even that, I think, was 9Z pulling off an improbable play to hold.
Oh, that's hot.
The old flashbang stand in a molly strat. Gets him every time.
It's very effective.
They can't tell they're burning. They can't tell what the heck is going on.
Ooh, that's close.
Little spammeroo.
See that spam, yeah. Looked like Max was going to line it up. He does like to go for a good amount of spam here, and he starts to connect even more damage. Art down to 5 HP as he also takes a shot through the wood wall.
This is going to start to make FURIA a little more concerned about hanging out outside of B for prolonged periods of time. It's not good for your health.
Just whittles down here, slowly but surely. So they got to kind of make a move. Telegraphing some of these plays here so far, but oh, look at that. yuurih finally gets what he's looking for.
Look at that.
Just a small overextension.
The hell? The multi-frag could be coming back the other way for sure. You had 3 players who are a couple bullets away from death. Rotating another in here, so we'll have 3 in defense of the site. Just the one player out towards Donut. And actually, they're rotating. Oh my goodness, they pulled the rotation. 25 seconds. But this is all the low HP players.
Boy.
DGT, here's your best chance at a multi-kill ever. Oh, the lineup nearly. yuurih surviving on 4 points of health, but KSCERATO had to get that kill, and it's not going to happen. So that's the problem. They stall out. They try and rotate in with 25 seconds, and the Donut player is enough to thwart them.
Yeah, you could tell DGT was just gonna feast in that sort of position. That is a dream scenario for him. 3 players in red health walking into your choke point. It is tough to really let that one slip, and he holds the line, holds his own. So there you go, 9Z able to come out on top. Again, they get the opening advantage, but like you said, the health was just way too much concern. We'll see if they learn their lesson, because they're going right back in that direction. Right towards the cave side, right towards Catwalk to try and take the space. They miss the Molotov, but yuurih still gets the peek off.
yuurih, kind of good. Shocker. Shocking statement, I know. Kind of good right now. 3 players are going towards B. It looks like it's going to be a full gamble, actually, which is not a bad read at all. Considering the circumstances, man down early, you kind of got to do something. Right now, FURIA are just waiting for a counterpunch to come. This is so much slower than we were watching them on Nuke.
I was just about to say that. It's back-to-back rounds, a slow default here. Off angle from Buddha, though. He's got to be good with the FAMAS. He's got to be great even here, and he is. Oh my god. Just deleting them on the inbound right there.
This goes back to what you were saying earlier. I mean, we'll see if they can recover somehow, but it's not looking good. KSCERATO. And how Buddha did the rights here, but even then. Oh, they full rotated
They left
off.
B.
Why they left? Oh, no. Fallen hasn't capitalized, hasn't moved in towards the site, because why would he assume that he can do so? And without smokes, this is so difficult, but now they got a cross, and he knows it. Off of the line, hoping for a peek out long. There's the molly. Should be enough time, though, afterwards. This is nervy. KSCERATO getting the kills. Fallen. Put in the numbers. No, now he does. HUASO moving up. Fallen knows. But he doesn't pull off. Not yet. To dance around the totem pole.
Oh.
That's going to be HUASO to make it happen. 3 rounds on the board. And this is what you were talking about, Cole. They're telegraphing these plays. FURIA are throwing out nade sets and then sitting. And it allows the rotation to come through. 9Z are rotating hard off of it. I don't know, man. This is attack used by 9Z. Probably just to figure out their finances. But FURIA, it's been a little slower than we expected. Less fluid out of this T side than we expect.
Yeah, compared to the last 2 T sides we've seen out of him,
Mm-hmm.
it's just been constant off-spawn aggression, you know, taking early control, vent diving if you're on Nuke, you know, it was very high-octane Counter-Strike, and they didn't leave themselves in a lot of positions where they just sit and wait and default and hold for pushes and kind of reveal themselves, right? And that's what they've been doing in these last couple of rounds. You can see 9Z are already getting a little bit gambly with some of the repositions. You know, if you feel a lot of early contacting, maybe you just start to bring a couple extra players there, because that's been the theme here from FURIA so far. Maybe a speed up is in order here for the side of FURIA. They are going to kind of lean in towards this A side a little quicker. They might be just on the money here on this call. It depends on if they execute, though, in time.
Seems like they're doing it. Donut plays the big threat. DGT's rotating off at the wrong moment. He's back on the angle, but too late. Oh,
Wow.
flashbangs catch. HUASO with util in hand. At least a trade from DGT, but with a sight loss, with no donut control, with no one rotating through mid. I don't know about this one, Chief. That's a weird Molotov.
That's a real weird Molotov.
Did they think there was a player there, or they thought someone was coming through the smoke? That's I'm still thinking about that Molotov. All right, there's no one coming mid. Max is going to set up some sort of retake util. They're trying for it. Fawn goes 1 for 1 on the box. Looking like it should be good for FURIA. Time is such an issue now. There's kits at least, but they got to get on this now. They don't have a smoke to cover it off, so this is a disaster. Weird molly or not.
Oh, cool animation. Oh. KSCERATO, you spinning the bomb right there. But, yeah, I mean, again, a bit of a head scratcher in that department. Surely not a head scratcher in that call, though. That was a little bit of conviction out of FURIA. That was no hesitation right there. Once they were ready to spring into action, they were right on the money. Flashes were perfect. You could see HUASOPEEK got caught completely off guard. That's much better. That's much better from FURIA. I like it when they're playing that sort of style here, getting in your face very early in these rounds. Led them to a dominant victory in that last series, and might just get you there again if you keep it up here. It's a forced by a risky one from 9Z, all in. I live in that double eco territory for a couple of these players, so they've got Deagles to defend up against this hold. Ooh, Fallen's gonna get sent up and probably back down. Oh no, no scope comes through. Max thought he might have had a gap right there. He nearly did, but still gets sent packing right there with the quickness from Fallen.
Fallen, speaking of that quickness, tries to go for another dip. Can't double dip. Oh, you can triple dip though. Misses the bowl on the second one, but chips back in on the third. That's why persistence is important here, Cole.
Third time's a charm.
I kind of selfishly just wanted to see what one nade thrown behind pillar would look like there. But either way, it looks like a FURIA win. DGT out of position, probably just going to save this armor. SMG, bomb going to go down. FURIA going to have 6 rounds here. T side of Ancient. It is looking very good for them. They're back in full control of this map of Counter-Strike.
Sitting pretty. Not only in this round here, but constantly pressuring that economy on 9Z. Get him in a double eco territory this late into the half, and you have built yourself up another great T side, it feels like already. And you have opportunities for even more. Maybe learning their lesson. Although that one, they really let Fallen get the work there, up against the pistols. Give him a couple opportunities to strike before they execute behind it. Strike he does. Oh, that's a cool smoke. Where's that one landed?
Yeah.
KSCERATO off the spawn.
I want to yoink that.
Ooh, early
that's
towards
a
long.
long and then a cave smoke for a fast B play. We need to learn that. Call him and need
Write
you to
that
learn
one down.
I'm writing it down. You have to like jump and strafe along the wall to hit it properly. A little air
Yeah,
strafe
someone clip
action
that.
needed. I don't know if I have.
Someone clip that.
I don't know if I have the skills. Honestly, KSCERATO too. I know I would biff that smoke at least 60% of the time, but it might be worth the risk.
I mean, as you said, practice is
Speaking of worth the risk,
key.
DGT's got this AK. That was worth the risk. Save the armor and an AK. Give you something for these last couple rounds.
Yeah, that's nice for sure. Having extra utility. Maybe you could even actually toss it if he survives. Martinez and all. I don't know if they would have it for sure if he dies here.
So he like, all right, let's go back to that smoke. So he like jumps into the wall.
Safe.
Oh, he got him.
Wait,
No,
he died?
He got him. Literally last
my
possible
God.
second. One bullet through the corner was enough to kill him.
Wow.
He got him.
No op. No
He
op.
got him. DGT,
Crazy.
you're bad at hide and seek, bro. That's tough. That's tough. They're going to sacrifice a lot of weaponry as a result of that to get utility out, and they don't have kits either, which is interesting because 2 players pick up head armor, no kits. Maybe needed one less hat, one more set of wires. Big mid fight here, which if FURIA read this, they might just rock onto A, and they're reading it. Oh, they are reading it. They're reading it like the biggest letters at the eye doctor. You know, the big chunky ones where if
Those
you
are
can't
the
read
easy
those,
ones.
yeah, those are the
Those are the
gimmies.
easy ones.
If you can't read those, you're in real trouble. Huaso, oh, I was gonna say Huaso was ahead of the molly. That could have worked, but he backs out. He gets scurred.
Maybe for the best though, because DGT did put it into his favor here. No one is watching Temple. Nobody is watching Temple. That's a big concern right there. This post plant is falling to pieces. It's up to Cello and KSCERATO now to save it here. One with the op, ready to strike. They're still so careful. They're still so cautious about moving in. Oh, he shot the shadow.
He shot the shadow.
Fighting ghosts right now, and that's really gonna put a hurt on this one. It's gonna start to kick off this defuse. KSCERATO in an impossible situation. Trade instant. And 9Z. They pull a big one back.
I'll tell you what, though. That Shadow's not making it into the next round.
No, he nailed that shot.
He got that thing like Peter Pan, stapling it to his feet.
Oh, man. That was a great look right there. I like the call out of FURIA. I like that sort of quickness to react. They feel the mid pressure. They feel like they can't get out, and they immediately trigger that A call. It just felt like in the post plant, there was some sort of miscommunication right there. No one covering Temple. Puts it into a really tough 5v3. The timeouts. FURIA immediately calling one after that loss.
Yeah, I think understandable. You got that much control of the site and someone's not watching Temple. Like, just sort of, real unforced errors in that one. Really not buttoned up on the coordination there.
What is that? What? Oh, okay. Now I see why he's on the most frustrating player list. Right there.
Yeah. He jumps,
Hey, same team!
jumps through a smoke into a molly, gets the kill, comes back through the smoke, spooks his own teammate.
Did we ask Yuurih this question, and did he also say art?
Yeah, we did not ask you. FURIA was not in my media, so they might have asked Yuurih that question, but I don't know. Because, yeah, Yuurih did want to put him down there. He thought about it. He thought about violence.
He chose it.
Chose not to be
not
that way.
too much concern right there. It's just a little bit of HP for a man advantage that you'll take any day of the week. To a nice little 4v5 and to a re-execute towards this B side off the back of that. And they're putting some pressure already on this B side. I mean, that's perfect. DGT spamming the wall right there. Meanwhile, Cello's up the ramp. And he's just caught in no man's land with a reload.
Cool. Buddha in big trouble, and he knows it. Bomb's being planted. Spam is good. Bomb denied. They tried to plant it open. Huaso said, no, not on my watch. That's, could have been more interesting. And Huaso is making it so. Ooh, dodges the op. Bomb down. Bomb down. Fallen.
Oh my god.
Tries to combat off that. Not so much, but Martinez caught out of the open. Comes down to the clutch, and KSCERATO is one of the best in the world at this. Oh, and he shows us exactly why to secure 8 rounds and send us to the halftime break. Second half underway here, and FURIA do emerge from the T side with 8 rounds, despite some miscues. Could have been even more dominant, perhaps, but they'll look to clamp down on those here in the second, and it makes short work of the competition. Fallen getting cheeky with the dualies. Oh, Max jump spot and getting a whole lot more than he expected. He's gone. Donezo. So into A, they will attempt to funnel, but the double donut setup could be tough. HUASOPEEK threatening it. And being threatened back in turn. As Fallen is just all over the map.
They can't plant, though.
They're doing it. They shouldn't be able to plant. He gets away with it. All for long. This round never really in doubt. And it's 5 alive, though the plant they will concede.
I think he ran out of ammo while you're shooting him right there.
Uh-oh.
So Martinez at least able to squeak a bomb plant, but again, it's another great pistol coming through from FURIA. Love the double dually setup. I love that Art and KSCERATO are able to coordinate off of each other. These are all good signs here for FURIA. Again, small hiccups here or there in some of these rounds. Maybe a mistrade or two, maybe a miscommunication or two. But they are still closing out the big ones. Like the pistols here, that's been a theme of today so far. I don't know if they've lost one yet. Started off strong on Nuke.
Didn't they lose that one against Imperial?
They might have lost the second half, I think.
I feel like they lost one against Imperial.
Yeah. Either way. Up there. And the pistols consistency. It's good to see here. Cello. Dipping. Oh.
Diving.
That's
Dodging.
not gonna help.
Ducking. Dodging.
KSCERATO just blocked too while that aggression, and so there's nobody to take down for Cello. Oh, another?
Remember, folks, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a spray. But I don't think right now 9Z can dodge either. Buddha does a full 360 for style points to summon the energy that he needs. Oh, shot in the back. Shot in the front. Oh, Buddha, little revenge. The 360 spin might have been the play. Martinez and Buddha. Find a little juice here. Flank is potentially developing and Fallen.
He's going for the big flank here, and I
like
like this call because you have the cutoff coming through here from whoever's in middle right now.
KSCERATO.
That would be KSCERATO, yeah. So it's a good read. Cello looking to find pick on some timing.
Yeah, the timing may not work out for Cello. Now KSCERATO coming back through. They're pretty confident. It's not going to mid for a bailout. The flank's developing all this while from Fallen. Oh, he's going to be just in time. Can't deny the bomb, but... well, he'll deny the round. Nicely done there. FURIA find double digits. Another bomb plan means we'll likely get another force buyout from 9Z, but we're running out of time for them. They need to get something to actually stick. Otherwise, this game's just going to be over.
Yeah, that's a big question here. Do they want to constantly be caught in the force buy trap? And kind of showing a little bit of a fight here? I like the call. I think they're going to meet in the middle. Actually go for a half buy instead. That way they'll at least get a gun round secured in the next before FURIA find themselves on map point if you know, the force buys continue to sink. Good little adjustment here. Although not going too well early on. 9Z taking a lot of damage here, getting caught on some of that mid-aggression, struggling to take some of the first phases of this map control. Might be able to fight here. DGT is gonna go through the smoke. Be madman. Oh my god.
Sometimes to beat FURIA, you need to channel a little FURIA. KSCERATO, next victim. Look at the health. It's not great. Oh, but the flank.
Oh, there you go.
Flank. Max catches Art. Looking the wrong way. And now.
Oh.
What? Salvages the rifle immediately, just puts Fallen down. How on earth? This was looking a little touch and go there at the beginning, and now just not at all. Cello alone. INC's not even moving. They're showing so much respect right now. But surely at some point they realize Cello's a B player.
And it is. He just gives them a couple shots there, and that'll be their cue to run it on in. And right there, I mean, like you said, I feel like you gotta fight fire with fire sometimes. When you're struggling to force your opponents to respect you, when you're struggling to take map control, sometimes you just gotta make a move. Sometimes you just gotta dive through a smoke. Catch your opponent off guard right there. And Max catches one off guard. You see a mad play from DGT. I hope that 9Z take this as a lesson learned here. If not, at least in this map to secure a couple extra rounds. Give them a more competitive map here. Maybe in this whole series as a go of things.
Cello. Martinez has the kill. Nothing saved through. All right. Paul's gonna come out. Seems to be of a technical nature, which I'm guessing means someone from FURIA's side is going to disconnect, reconnect, based on how today has gone so far.
Yeah, quick, maybe reboot.
Little reboot.
Cheeky crash here or there. You never know.
Little whoopsie.
Sometimes the foot slips and you accidentally hit the power button. That's all off, but we are quickly back here. We got KSCERATO with some bread. We got Cello with a little bit of cash. And we got Fallen in a double eco, so... They forcing here? I'm gonna save. They're gonna full eco. Wow. That was not what I was expecting. Little mid-sight lurk up smoke. And DGT. Back's turned.
No, his back's turned. Uh-oh. Remember, a full USP round was the undoing of Imperial. Can't be having that happen again. Don't know what Fallen's trying to accomplish there. But it ain't working. Yuurih has a rifle. Oh, that could have been deadly. He's got the right read. The max is coming up. It still could be deadly. Now they cross KSCERATO. That drops. No, not the bomb. Not yet. Martinez has it.
He's chasing these players.
KSCERATO. KSCERATO knows. KSCERATO knows. I just have to live.
Get out of there. Oh. Re-peek? No, Yuurih knows better. Oh, there it is. Another jiggle. Don't fight him. Just don't give him the fight so they can't win the round. He's got to plant the bomb. KSCERATO, look at this reposition. Did he hear the footstep? Too loud. I think he did. No, he did not. He certainly did not.
No, he heard it. He heard it. He's chasing this kill. He's chasing this kill. KSCERATO's just running the world.
Keep running. Oh my god.
Shadow, he sees him.
Oh my god.
Oh no, poor Martinez. That has to feel so bad.
How are they getting away with this? This is the second full eco today. They bought a P250. This is madness.
Oh my god. FURIA are having too much fun. Too much fun in this qualifier.
It is just gonna be a just stomp for the squad who has been struggling to get much done internationally, yes, but coming back into their scene and showing them who's on top, man. My god. These are some of the best teams that have been showing up in 2024 so far. 9Z again locked in, an incredible Chengdu, IEM Chengdu qualifier. And Martinez was a huge facilitator of that, but right now, some of these teams are just made to look silly.
Nate's sailing over in towards B main, not finding much. Here in the snake, the belly of the beast. little bit of engagement towards ramp. Martinez comes up to the worst for it. Loses the up as well. We'll be challenging through that smoke now. Oh, they're going to pinch DGT. It's a little tough with this mid fight, but actually Cello just kills DGT himself, so no need for the pinch. Pressure onto the donut player. Bit of a whiff from Art, but look at the damage that he's done. yuurih, what's happening? Those sprays, they caught the bottom of the lip. That's a big kill for Fallen to keep things from getting out of whack.
At least able to hold on to a man advantage there. That was just a big couple of misses right there on a pretty awkward angle. But you do have this deep aggression coming through right now. They've got a big flank from KSCERATO. Mid's covered somewhat here by Fallen. Again, Cello, I mean, we've seen this round played out before. Cello's just holding the back line. Instead of routing through a big flank here, KSCERATO kind of goes in towards a different direction. Cello spots it out, so now this is your cue to get a little bit more pacey.
Do you believe in the Buddha clutch?
I believe.
I don't. But let's see if you can do it. Time's getting short. Stuck into the corner. I don't know, Malo for him.
Okay.
So not impossible. Oh, he's got it! I should have believed! I should have believed!
I believe in a Buddha clutch right there.
You believed. You were
That's
right.
all you gotta do. A little bit of faith right there. He's just enough HP to get the job done with the Glock as well. Pulls it out and saves 9Z's day. They will be able to hang on here for just a little while longer. Here on Ancient. They got FURIA caught in a force buy right now. What a save coming through from Buddha. That is massive. Can they build momentum off of that? Can they build anything? Because last time they had a big round. They got answered back quickly. This time it could go a little bit better. KSCERATO now next at bat, and he does pass the test. There's no one there to trade him either here. Spray transfer from Buddha though. Could be good. It just keeps the man advantage maintained.
Bomb in the smoke. That might have gone a little deeper than expected. Which creates an interesting fight potentially for Martinez. Does he have vision around this?
Looking some sort of avenue. They got another smoke. You want to wait another 30 seconds behind that? Do you have time to do that?
They're gonna pop through, presumably. Here they go. 5-7 punishes them for that move.
Oh my god.
And that's a blunder. Put all their eggs in one basket, and that basket gets cracked.
Yeah, they knew better than to have to wait that smoke out, but look where it leaves them trying to push through it. Right into the jaws. And nothing lasts at all for 9Z. They immediately get answered back again. They cannot string things together here in this second half, and it is going to cost them dearly. It's happened once more, and now they're fighting with even less tools here. They've got nothing but pistols to try and save this one. Their A execute has been disrupted by one singular Molotov here, but Donut is going to be pressed upon here, and it's been conceded. This is a minor victory.
Fallen could be threatened by Max.
Fallen.
Oh, he does not realize Max is there. He's so focused in on the wide fight. Fallen getting run down, but Max a little too timid. Doesn't want to chase, and now Fallen's able to reset, so that op is punished. And they may miss that opportunity, because I don't think it's coming around again.
Yeah, that was your big chance right there. Drop an op, maybe even retrieve it as well if you were bold enough. But like you said, not willing to make the risky moves right now. Be a sign of the times. Guess what's just been thrown at them? It's of course another smoke. They've already thrown, for the most part, their utility as well in the early stages of this round. So they got to smoke and a flash to try and crack through here. And it's an A-side finish in which you have multiple defenders to crack on in through. Okay, that's a start right there. DGT finds a fiery entry. They chase down Art as well. So all of a sudden, they've got a post play and a dream.
There's still a molly for yuurih. Could clear out one position, but not going to be in position to throw it necessarily. They're waiting on the smoke fade. Fallen. Risky. There's the molly. Isolates the player. Fallen gets the first. The second as well. Nice play from Fallen. How about a nice map mechanically, and now they know where Huaso is. The fight in. Can't blame Huaso for that. He knew he had to isolate one. But Cello is ready for it. So that will be the map. FURIA. Dominant. Make no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Maybe a little overzealous in moments, shall we say. Maybe a little over-eager. They were clearly having a lot of fun with things, but also very clearly they could get away with it.
Yeah, it feels like for the most part, the only way we've seen today FURIA lose rounds consistently is maybe just getting a little over-eager in some of these.